morning, my name is Vita and this is Hippie Crow Hub, all about being crafty and creative. And here we are. It's Tuesday for me. I'm still trying to get my head unstuck after like a crazy wild weekend that we had. On the weekend we got to go to see some cool Canadian indie rock bands, and it was a blast. It was so much fun. Me and my husband went out with a couple of friends, and it was like I felt like a 36-year-old teenager. I was having so much fun. I'll throw in a couple of photos in here just to keep it entertaining. It was like, ah! And then the Sunday was like a payback time where you still had to be like a parent and take kids to swimming pool and all that stuff. And I feel like my energy is still low because I missed out on some sleep, but still high on good memories, so all good. And almost feel like this. Check this out. I thrifted this t-shirt. It's Irish yoga. Oh my God, this is hilarious. I kind of feel like that without being drunk. That is funny. Okay. So I found a new angle where I can put the camera and not have to like clip and attach things. So I'm trying to keep this video pretty quick and casual. And yeah, so what we're gonna make today, I mentioned a couple of textiles that I wanted to sew, and today is the day. So let's get it done. Let me show you. Here we go, my friends. Look at this gorgeous colors vibing here. It's like, I feel like I'm waking up just from looking at it, and it's like making me excited now that I have it laid out. So this yellow romper I bought, and I really like the shape of it. It's like a kind of one size. I mean, it's pretty large, but I like it flowy like that. And it's the same front and back, so the sewing and the cutting will be very simple. This orange textile is like super kind of like organic feeling almost, but I don't know exactly what the textile ingredients are, but it has like this kind of cotton linen kind of vibe. It feels natural enough. Maybe it's mixed with rayon or something, who knows nowadays. But anyway, I think that this textile will be looking gorgeous as a romper, so I'm gonna use this outfit as a base shape and size, but the top is not going to be the same or triangular. I might just do simple and straight on the top. I might do the back as a crop back. I'm not sure yet. I will figure it out. You know how I flow. I just lay it out and then I start cutting and then make stuff up as I go. So it's definitely going to be a romper. We'll see how much textile I've got left. Maybe I'll squeeze in like a cute little shorts. That would be cute. And also this blue textile was gifted to me by a friend. It's a Thai silk. It's really pretty. And I was thinking what to make. We were thinking about pillowcases, but I see more potential than pillowcases. I want to make another dress that I made in the last video from a square tablecloth and turned out so cute. So I want to practice another attempt with this, but this one is not square, it's rectangular shape. So the shape of the dress will end up being different. Also, I want to cut out the center wider so I don't have to add those extra textiles in the sides. So I'll be more aware of that, but I still want to do the sleeves and stuff. So I think it's going to come out really cute and still different than the other one. So you get the point, you get the idea. I guess let's get cutting and then pull out sewing machine and sew it all together and see what happens. And I love how this yellow and orange looks together. It's like fire by the lake with between three of them. Isn't that nice? Like fire by the lake. Envision that. Perfect outfits to wear next to the fire by the lake. Funny story, guys. So for some reason, the first thing I did is sewed the insides of the legs together, and I did it wrong. I sewed it like this and just kept going with all the other stitches, and then I started getting confused. I was like, what have I done? And I just recently made like pair of pants, and how could I forget this? And then I realized that this was not supposed to be sewn here. It's supposed to be sewn here. And then we do the other bits. Seriously, it happens to the best of us. Regardless, I have done the outside. Probably should have done that later, but hey, today my brain is still in a party, so I'm not thinking straight. So I cut out the top kind of same as the original romper. Kind of figured it will just be simple. And yeah, so I just gotta construct this puzzle. I was like, something is wrong with this puzzle, I'm telling you. But we're gonna figure it out. Okay, so final inseam. And I hope this thing works because it felt like I couldn't figure out this basic puzzle. I even went like ahead and had a snack because I was like, my brain is not doing what it's supposed to do today. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, finally I constructed this creature, super giant, oversized, baggy, mega comfort, I don't care kind of mood, you know, like a daily hanging out and feeling free underneath it all kind of outfit. So there you go. This is that. I am going to construct some pockets for the sides. I will add a bias tape. For this one, I have like a beige one, so it will be a cute accent because I don't want to double fold and bulk it up too much. Bias tape is a little thinner. And I will put it somewhere on the sides like that, on both sides, one each. And then I'll have to construct the straps. And this is quite wide. So I'm thinking maybe I'll add an elastic band here in the front to kind of rouge it up. Or maybe not. I will see how it looks once I added the straps, and we'll take it from there. But I'm loving the colors. I love that it's got those cute stripes and this fiery orange. It's very fun. A little detour. As I constructed the belt and I'm planning to create the straps, I have this textile left. So I'm gonna make a little top with this textile Just using the shape of this top. It's kind of wide and it's cropped and it's just like very simple. And I think that'll be cute. For the straps, I'm just using the original edges that I cut off, that I had enough, and I'm just adding this tape to keep it from fraying. And also I'll use this tape around the edges for the pockets. Good morning! I'm awake today, I'm awake! I started off this video with such a like coma face. And I was thinking, oh my god, maybe I need to like refilm the video, but I was like, nah, it's not gonna be real otherwise, is it? So today is Wednesday. Yesterday I finished the romper that I'm gonna share how it looks. I love the idea. I love how it turned out. It looks great on the top. I'm not excited about the execution of it because I feel like, so I'm just gonna get distracted. Look at this gorgeous tree. Oh my gosh, spring is fabulous. So I'm not excited about the execution of the details of how I sewed it. It just wasn't one of, it was just what was, it was one of those days where, you know, like things were not going that smoothly. I had a couple of fails, had to go back and redo, so it felt like I took longer than I needed to take for that romper, and I hope I can just focus and get it done because this week is super busy for me. Today is the last day where I can finish my sewing, and I need to also do the editing. And tomorrow a flash sale came up in a thrift store, so I'm gonna run to the thrift to get some tops and t-shirts, long sleeve blouses for 50% off, and some scarves to DIY some cool summer blouses and dresses for the shop. And because I love this idea, I made one for myself and I want to experiment more with that. So yeah, oh my gosh, I just, you know, I picked up a camera as I just dropped the kids off to school, and I'm walking home, and I figured I will film this as I'm walking because it's so beautiful outside and it will give us a chance to change up the background. Yes, and I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna continue with the blue textile. I'm gonna make, ooh, the sun. I'm gonna make another dress, and I'll finish a tiny little top from an orange textile because it is a very small piece that is left. So I'm just gonna do a little crop top just to finish it off. I like to sew without leaving too many scraps and leftovers, to just, you know, just use it all up. Maybe I'll make a couple of scrunchies. I probably should. That would be a nice little touch to add to the romper. Alrighty, here we go. Let's go. Let's get to work. I made the top. No rocket science. I just did a simple cut and I attached the ribbons for straps. I decided to do both sides double folded before I even attach it together. It just looks better. I think the mistake I made with the romper, I didn't do that. I just did zigzags over the edges and it just looks messy inside and it bothers me. And it's more work, but I think it would really be better generally. Another thing is that I think I've outgrown my sewing machine. I really need to get another one, which is heavy duty. and a sewing machine that has the type of stitch that I can do finishings of the edges a lot better. This one doesn't have so many options. So yeah, you know, you live and learn and you improve, and you start to need better quality things, which is going to be my next thing, is to plan to get myself a sewing machine. And this gorgeous blue textile, I love these colors today, just so like refreshing to see. Okay, so since I'm obsessed with this new idea of the dress cut literally like this and then come out to the sides, and those side pieces will just become sleeves, so that way you literally have no waist left. You use the entire rectangle textile. And just to remind you, this is double folded, so I will cut once again here straight to the edge. Same on the other side. I'll split open the top. That will be like the chest, and then that will have the elastic added in, and these will become the sleeves. So let's do this. Voila! And you see what I mean, right? This is the top and these are the sleeves. And I love this hack. Seriously, this is the second time I'm making this, and because I figured out that I can use these sides as sleeves, it's just so satisfying. So this is another dress or top that I'm making. Different textile, same shape. Hey guys, again. So I finished this project. The only thing I didn't sew yet is the scrunchies that I was talking about, and I'll show you the textiles that I prepped for it. Like lots of little kind of long rectangles, and I'm gonna do a bunch of scrunchies because that's a great textile to make scrunchies with, but I might not show it in the video because I'm so out of time. I got like so many things going on, and I gotta like not overdo so that I don't like burst in like anxiety and panic attacks. All right, so I'm gonna share the 3 items that are done, and I'm gonna let you know what I could have done better. I already mentioned a few things about the romper and the top. Another thing I didn't mention with the romper is that I, for some reason, decided to use black thread to sew this, because I thought, you know, this has like this black lines or white lines, so both would work. I used white on this ribbons, but black generally on it, and I didn't love how it looked on the top here. It was just kind of like looking really messy, and the inside of it is not amazing. I could have done a better job. Basically a bit wonky and not cute at all. But hey, we live and learn. So I saved the day-ish by adding this ribbon on the top and just doing another stitch on it, so it doesn't look bad at all. So I'll show you, of course, how it looks on top. It actually looks really cute, and it looks really nice just as it is, and I also have a belt for it, which I like to keep separate just in case people want to wear with a belt or without the belt. Another thing is that I don't usually like to attach the belt to the sides or even make the loops, because people's waist vary a lot, and I find when I buy an outfit that these strings don't match where I want it to be, and it just kind of restricts the movement. So I like to pop the belt over just like freely over it, or sometimes not use a belt. I'll of course put it on and show you how it looks. I think I said that already. So yeah, the top is very cute. It's like a very wide fit, which I like. I love tops like that, and also it gives you more flexibility with different sizes. So I'll put it on the rack. I'll put this on my rack in the shop too. I'm not gonna price it very high. So when I get items that I think they look fun and nice, I'm not like too excited about the details and execution of it. I just don't price it high. I keep the price low. Every time I make something, I'm like, oh my God, I want it. I want to wear it. I love this romper, and I do. But then I make so many things every week. I can't wear it all. I just can't possibly wear it all. And I already have 2 rompers that I wear daily in summer. So I'll put it on the rack. If nobody wants it, then it can always come back to me. So that is my kind of rule and compromise with it. Now the blue dress. Okay, the idea of it is stunning and gorgeous. Now, okay, few things that didn't go exactly by the plan. So with the red dress, I cut out the top part really short, and that really was like a perfect flow. But with this one, for some reason, I cut it out really long. And I was thinking to play around with the top, instead of like rouging it directly on the stitch, to do it like lower, so it gives you kind of like a fun frillies here. And I think I miscalculated myself and I added too much length. So when I put it on, this thing was kind of like straight all the way up to here, and then the flow started coming out, and I was like, oh come on, this is not flowing. So I tried to save the day again by being creative, and I added an elastic in the waist. And since I made these adjustments, I also added a ribbon to be able to tie it at the back, because the sleeves are slightly wider than the other dress, so it's not super snug. It's holding well with this elastic here, but the sleeves are kind of droopy. And it looks nicer on this textile for some reason, with a textile over the shoulders rather than down. I don't know why. It's just slightly different shapes and different colors and textile feel. It just looks different, even though it's the same pattern and idea that I used. So I didn't put it back on since I made these adjustments, so I'm gonna do that, and I hope it doesn't look really bad because it's such a beautiful textile. I hope these adjustments save the day, and I hope it's gonna be like a cute, crazy princess dress for, you know, one of those days where you just want to be like a princess, right? Woo! Alrighty. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think when I sit down and start editing everything, things will start making sense. Yes, so let's put these outfits on and do the walk. Turn out super bad. It has a very vintage vibe, And I kind of like the little changes. It looks like a skirt on the top almost, and you can pull it up, and it has like enough space to adjust for different size. And yeah, let me just show you how it looks down. So here, it droops lower because the elastic is not super tight, but this could also become like the ribbon could still hold it up if you do it on the right length. And I could have pulled the elastic way tighter, but I think this textile, it was just more of it, so it was a lot longer. Kind of, I mean, I don't know how that ribbon, but either way, you get the idea. This could still be adjusted to the way you want. You could ditch the sleeves, like nobody says you have to have them. It gives me this vibe of vintage prom, if that makes sense. I've never done one. I'm from Europe. We don't really have a huge culture of a prom, so I only can refer to it like from American movies. But I don't know, there's something about it that it gives me like some sort of like vintagey prom night. But I still think it's fun. Like I said, even though I had few bloopers on the way, I managed to make it like wearable. And I do still like this particular dress with the sleeves on top. I don't know, it just I like it more for some reason, or whatever you want to do. Even do like a ish if you get too hot. Either way, but I need to attach the ribbon because my shoulders don't really hold stuff very well. I have to like use like something to hold it or grip it. It has to be some sort of like a strap. Or maybe another hack that could be done is straps could be attached, and then this could be attached to the straps, so like firm straps. Or if you need to wear a bra, you could use the straps of the bra to cover up the straps and attach this to the bra, and then that could work. But you see what I mean? Like you can always like adjust things as you go and figure it out. And yeah, and you know what? Even without the sleeves completely, it's still a cute dress just like that. It's a little bit longer, so it's probably more comfortable. I love the color. It was a great experiment. Love the experiment. Alrighty guys, so I will love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. And next week, next video, I am going to take you on an adventure of thrifting. I am going to thrift in a couple of days, and I will film while I do it, what I think about certain items, why I choose it, why I don't. And yeah, and that will give me an extra video to catch up myself, to like put myself a little bit ahead a week or two, because lately I've been so busy trying to juggle everything between like homemaking and the kids and their karate lessons and the school and my YouTube videos and my shop. So there's been like a lot going on, and I want to make a couple of videos ahead of myself so I don't feel such a like stress with certain deadlines, because I'm committed at making a video every Monday 10 a.m. And since, you know, owning a YouTube channel, You are kind of like your own director, so you can maneuver around things as long as you do it within like a smart theme, I guess. I mean, no one's forcing me to do this theme. The audience decided that that's what they like to see most of what I do. Alrighty? Okay, so love you and leave you. Love and peace. Bye. Stay creative. Hit a like, comment, and subscribe. And bye, 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 bye. See you. Mwah, bye.